religion, God, our culture, our history. They want to wipe everything out and form this new, world order built off of nothing.
So let me tell you, the route of populism is to the mass majority of people out there who have been blinded by the light.
$40 billion to the Ukraine.
It's a victory that you may not even live to see, that you may die before you see anything. You may die and the country is in worse shape than it is now.
Gentlemen, we've made it to New York City. We've got about 24 hours until the New York Populist Summit, hosted by the Young Republicans Club of New York and ran by the American Populist Union. The plan for today is to explore the city a little bit, and then I've got to go run some errands, pick up some stuff for the summit tomorrow, and then we're going to meet up with David, our president, and Chairman Dao. Vince Dao nationalism is inevitable, even here in New York City. So you'll come along with me for the ride today. Let's see how it goes. Behind me, we've got One World Trade Center. I gotta say, it looks really cool in person. You know whose office is right here? The one, the only, Casey Neistat.
A pop-up.
One of the guys who inspired me to start YouTube. All right, we're now waiting for an Uber sent to me from the Vince Dao himself. And we're gonna go on a little mission for APU. Let's see how it goes.
A few moments later.
Little update, we've got the packages and we're waiting for President David to come pick us up from the factory, makes the flags. So for now, we're just chilling in the parking lot. But they set me up with a chair so I don't have to stand in the rain, which was very nice of them. So thank you guys. Hopefully David comes soon. Yeah.
Welcome to Verdun.
He's gonna break the table.
Stop! Yeah! You're bad. The recovery, the self-sabotage, let's go!
All right, it's day 2 of the American Populist Summit in New York City, and we are eating breakfast. Chef Dean over here making up all the goods. Vince, so good to see you. How you doing?
What's
Welcome.
up, man?
Glad you could
so
finally
good to
make
see
it.
you. Let's freaking go.
We have arrived. Gavin! How you doing, Gavin?
I like all the dress.
How you doing? How you doing?
After you.
No. Roosevelt twice.
Oh, that's
Almost won the second time.
I'm gonna get Truman once.
Yeah, against Truman, yes. Hoover, that's an original of Hoover. That was given to us. His son, Alan, was a member. And then we have from the same artist, Teddy Roosevelt. And Teddy Roosevelt's son was a member.
Wow.
Teddy Roosevelt Jr., who died in World War II.
Yeah.
This is the former ambassador to the UK, John Hay Whitney from the Whitney family. He was like one of the richest people in the world at the time. Another one of John Foster Dulles. These are just random members through the years. Those are the list of our 32 founders. That's a trump that was made for us by a member of the club. Lefkowitz was Attorney General. Herbert Brunel was Attorney General. Nixon and Rockefeller were both members. John Lindsay, former mayor of New York, he sucked, but he was a president of the club. We got a Nixon up there because he was a member.
You guys have the, you stand among giants. It's awesome.
Yeah, we had a...
All right, Vince, pre-event thoughts. We got 1 hour to go. What do you think?
It's going to be a great event. It's going to be one of the best I think we've seen. And all the loser journalists who always have tried to like sabotage the events, take them down. They just constantly take an L every single time.
So
That's
true.
why the word L is in the word journalist, I guess. But it's so true. They cannot stop us. They will not stop us. Victory is inevitable. In the end, it truly is. I mean, we know that, of course.
This is so true.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Really what this is about is getting young men who are not engaged in politics, that are online, that have seen us, that were invited to this event, that came here. I want you guys to meet each other. I want you guys to know that you're not alone in the city. I want you guys to know that there are organizations that function in this city and in this state at large that are willing to work with you, and I really want you guys to get involved. This is America. We have built something great here. We have to protect that. We have to conserve that. It is not enough to simply just stand there and allow that to happen. We have legends like alternate history YouTuber Monsieur Z. We have Mike Crispi. We have Stefano Forte. We got Gavin Wax, as I said before. We'll have a virtual address from Andrew Giuliani. Of course, former mayoral candidate Cutis Sliwa will be coming later. So it's going to be a great event, but through it all, let's remain focused on one theme. And that is that the winning team is the team that is aggressive. The winning team is the team that actually works hard to fight and protect what it believes in, not just basically tolerates destruction. And the winning team is the team that plays offense. Therefore, logic suggests that this is the winning team.
Why are we here then? Why bother trying to save New York when our enemies have such a tight grasp on it already?
We have a chance. We'll see electoral losses, we'll see losses here and there, but in the grand scheme of things, we are fighting a war, and we have to look at it as like a war. In wars, you win battles, you have tactical defeats, but what matters is at the grand scale, are we moving in the right direction? And you're not an animal, you're a human being, you're a step above, and you need to live for a higher purpose, and they are gutting all the methods that you can do to reach a sort of transcendence, whether it's through God, whether it's through your family, whether it's through actually living for something greater than you, through a business, through an organization or a political movement. But we're in for the long fight, and that's the other thing that the left understands better than anyone. They're not in this for a cycle. They're not in this for a year, 2 years, 3 years. They are playing a game that have been generations. This is not a fight that you're going to see a victory come, November or whatever it is. It's a victory that you may not even live to see, that you may die before you see anything. You may die and the country is in worse shape than it is now. We need to start getting smart. We need to start understanding power dynamics, how to fight back effectively, because there's no point in me coming up here and telling you stuff you already know.
You meet them, you get up close, and you go, these people aren't that special. They're not that smart. They're not that impressive, right? They're just like us, except they're fearful. We're going to take the country back. We're going to save the country from what's going on. It's truly demonic evil. $40 billion to the Ukraine. Give me a...
Not just talk about it, serve. It's called selfless service. The moment you're an outlier, the moment that you don't take the party position, what happens? You're on the outside looking in. They demonize you. They say, in fact, you're an enemy. What do you mean I'm an enemy? I'm one of you. No, you're an enemy. You're like the other. The only place he'll go in handcuffs and shackles is the big house, not the White House, because he's hopelessly corrupt.
I follow a lot of
What are they going to have? All right, we ready to go?
I'm gonna go to
We just finished the event. We're heading over to Famous Pizza. What's up, boys?
vlogging.
Yeah, dude, we're vlogging.
Yeah, that's weird. It's early. They need a better rap. I had a friend who went there.
Sunday after the event, and it's time to go home for the other 4. We still got a whole day here in New York, so we continue. Jackson, how you feeling, bud? Morning after the event?
I'm feeling good. I just boxed Dean. It was very early, so I can be way better than that in the future. But stay tuned. I'm gonna kick his tail.
Yeah, how you feel about that? How many hours you got to drive today?
16.
16 hours. You and
I
Vince?
took a road trip to New York City from Florida, so we're gonna get it. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, you boys have fun and drive safe. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can. So, Chairman Dao, any last words?
It's been fun, and I hate this kid.
Thank you. I'm a kid. I'm 3 years older than you, but I'm a kid. Dude, how's that food looking?
Good.
All right, so we're officially on our own for the rest of the day. We're gonna go find church. I think we're going to St. Pat's Cathedral for Mass today, and then we'll see where we go from there. We've arrived here at St. James Cathedral in New York, right by Central Park, and we're gonna go in for Mass now, so hope it's good. So Mass was okay. It was my first English Mass in a very long time, but it wasn't that bad. The homily was okay. I was still able to receive communion kneeling. So overall, it was a pretty good Mass. So guys, we've made it to Trump Tower, and it's pretty cool in person. Got the big golden sign, the doorman, very epic. The giant Trump Tower sign up there above my head. And of course, the Trump clock, which is awesome. we are inside the tower. Let's look around and see how Trump's masterpiece is in real life. This is a pretty epic tower, cannot lie. Look at all these American flags, and you've got the seal of 45 right there. I'm now riding the golden escalator, Trump Road, back in that infamous day in 2015 when he announced that he will be running for the presidency of the United States of America. Very epic. Just came down the escalator, and right over here is where Trump announced that he was going to run for president. It's amazing that it's almost already been 7 years since Trump announced that he was running for president in 2015. Hopefully he'll run again. Maybe he'll announce from right here once again. We will see. We'll see. Trump Tower was amazing. I'm so happy I came here. America First is truly inevitable. So we left Trump Tower and we're now approaching Central Park. Very cool. You've seen it in all the movies. So we're gonna go check it out. Yeah, so we just finished up 2 hours in Central Park. It's been pretty nice, very relaxing after yesterday's craziness, which we will talk about at the end of the video. It was a great event. We will talk about it soon. But right now, we're about to hop on a subway, travel across town again. So I'll show you where we end up. Goodbye, Central Park. And we're off the subway. Let's go. we saw the Statue of Liberty, it was everything everyone says it is. It was wonderful to go see in person after 21 years of only ever seeing pictures of it. And it's just, in person, it really is a different experience. You really, you feel the history, you feel the significance of that symbol to our country. We have to protect our symbols in our country. We can't destroy them. We can't let them be destroyed by outside forces. So, that's my little spiel. It's been a great day in New York. I'm gonna go get some dinner, hopefully, and we'll see what else we do. I'm not sure yet. Food was pretty good. I can't tell if it was really good or if I was really hungry, but it was still good. So O'Hare's, right next to the World Trade Center. I recommend it. Now we're gonna walk over to the subway, try and hit Times Square, then we're back to the airport. So here we go. Stop on our trip. Let's go. Well, we're at the airport finally. I'm trying to get our boarding pass and maybe get in the gate, but it's not looking good. There's not a lot of people here, so we'll see what happens. This is all closed, but it looks like there's one spot to get in, so let's go. We have made it to the gate. Now time to rest. We take off in 4 or 5 hours. 5 hours. Really quick before I go, I just want to say a few things. This trip was amazing. It was a great way for us to start off the summer. I had a great time with Vince, David, Dean, and Jackson, and our event went off fantastically. It was awesome meeting Mike Crispi, Stefano Forte, and Cutis Sliwa, and I'm really thankful for Gavin Wax and the New York Young Republicans Club for hosting us all. New York City's pretty cool, and hopefully I'll get back there soon. And right now, I think that by the time this video comes out, you should be able to watch some, if not all, of the speeches over on the APU YouTube channel. So I'll link that in the description. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more epic conservative content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Let's go!